Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon extra videos, or the Scarescraper videos, whatever you want to call these. So this is actually going to be the final Scarescraper video. We have one last mode to show. This is the Polter Pup Mode. So, obviously they created a cute new little mascot for the Luigi's Mansion series with Polter Pup, so why not make a mode based on them? And that's exactly what they did here. So, the interesting thing about Polter Pup is this mode is, in a sense, kind of a combination of both Rush and Hunter mode, but not really. I know that's a terrible explanation, but essentially what you're doing in this is, the first thing you're looking for is you're looking for basically a doghouse. And the doghouse you can only find, I believe, with the dark light. And once you find the doghouse, the Polter Pups of that floor will start running around the floor of the mansion. And then you have to basically locate the Polter Pups, capture them, and once you capture all the Polter Pups, you move on to the next floor. So it's kind of like, you know, the Polter Pup missions in the game. So it's just a matter of finding where they are, capturing them, and just being done with the mission there. So you might think that this actually is pretty difficult because of that, but honestly, I don't really think it's that bad, honestly. Because, again, it's just about finding the right room. You have plenty of time. And much like in the normal missions, the normal Polter Pup missions of the main game, like, you can see where the Polter Pups are gonna be, just based on, like, following the right path. Because you can see, like, the paw prints and where they're gonna be. And then you just interact with the object, find the dog, and then try to capture him. And that's basically what this is. Yeah, that's basically all it is. Oh, I just noticed I just hit Bowsergirl with a pumpkin. I'm really sorry about that. I was trying to aim for the drawers, but I guess she just, like, walked in my path, or I wasn't lined up perfectly with where I was aiming, so I just ended up hitting her instead. That's kind of silly. Just some of the silliness that can happen in this game. But yeah, honestly, I think this is a pretty fun mode. Kind of, you know, it's... I feel like it's easier than Hunter mode because you don't have to worry about dealing with, like, really obnoxious ghosts if they happen to appear. As much, at least. They might still appear, but they may not be as frequent as they are in Hunter mode, for example. But you also don't have the time crunch of Rush mode either, so it's kind of a nice balance of the two. I think overall I still kind of prefer the idea of Hunter mode the most, just because it's about ghost hunting, and this entire game series is about ghost hunting, but Polter Pup is definitely up there as well. I probably like Rush mode the least, but I do recognize it as probably the best mode to, you know, get all of the rare ghosts, just because of how fast it can go. But yeah, that's basically Polter Pup in a nutshell. Just kind of looking around for that doghouse. Once you do, it's about locating the little puppos after the fact. And again, it's just looking for those paw prints on the floor or on the walls. That'll give you an idea of where they're gonna appear. Actually, couldn't find one on my end. Because, yeah, Bowsergirl found all the, she found the doghouse, so I couldn't really get an idea of where they went, so I'm kind of just following her lead now. I should have actually kind of split up with her, though, just to kind of look in other rooms she's not exploring, just to kind of make it go a little faster, but again, I didn't exactly have much to go on, just because of the nature of how I approach that floor, I guess is the best way to say it. Plus, she did a good job of getting all the stuff herself, apparently, so she did some good work. It's like she's the dog whisperer or something, I don't know. So that's basically it. As far as anything else to talk about in regards to this mode, obviously the dark light goggles are very valuable to have, so if you get that bonus, like, good for you. You're going to have an easy time. Also, there are bigger sizes of the Polter Pup. And the bigger size ones will kind of, not really bully you, but they'll definitely get away a lot easier because they have more health. And I think they're like more aggressive when trying to escape, so you will have to potentially deal with that while you're going through this. But aside from that, there's not really a whole lot to say. Everything else works pretty much the same way as it normally does. So, like I promised in the previous video, in this video I'm going to talk about some of the different unlockables you can get in this game, which, or in this mode rather. And honestly, there's not really a whole lot to talk about. Essentially, like, I don't know what exactly unlocks this. I want to say it's just beating all of the different modes. And basically, if you beat all the modes, you'll unlock a fourth mode called Surprise. Which, Surprise is basically, it's a Scarescraper mode that basically includes any of the different modes of the game. So, the first floor could be a Hunter floor, then you could have a Polterpup floor, then you could have another Hunter floor, then you could have a Rush floor. It's basically, like, randomizer, I guess, is the best way to say it. So yeah, that's essentially what the Surprise mode does. It just features the 3 different modes in one collection. And see, I don't know why I didn't stay in that room, because I believe there was an object, I just didn't really decide to investigate. I guess I wanted to, I think I was supposed to help Bowsergirl with something, like maybe she found a tough one, so I'm like, okay, well let me help you out, but then I just kind of left alone the one I was actually hunting, so kind of a weird mindset that I had right there, but it is what it is. So yeah, there's the Surprise mode. Again, I think you unlock that just by beating all the different modes. And see right there, she got caught in the carpet, so I had to help her out there. But hey, she helped me out before when that happened, so it's only fair that I help her out. That's what good ghost hunting friends do, you know? That's what they do. So yeah, Surprise is one of the different modes you can unlock. The other things you can unlock is there's actually a different floor variation you can unlock, because, as I said before, there's 5 floors, 10 floors, and 25 floors. Now, if you happen to beat the 25 floor option, you will actually unlock the Endless Mode, which basically, once you beat a 25 floor of, let's just say, Hunter mode, you can unlock Hunter Endless, where essentially it's what it sounds like. It's just an endless mode of whatever Scarescraper mode you pick. And you just keep on going until you fail or you decide to quit. That's essentially what it is. It's just an endless mode. And honestly, that could honestly be a good way to kind of unlock stuff as well. Because obviously you'll keep the game going. But, I don't know. I feel like it's also good to kind of stop a mode when you kind of feel like you've had enough. So, I still probably recommend 25 just to kind of give yourself a bit of a break, I guess. And I guess one thing I didn't mention, I meant to actually mention this when I was talking about the fastest way to unlock all of the rare Scarescraper ghosts, but it kind of slipped my mind. But another thing you want to consider potentially doing is whenever you pick a 25 floor rush mode, after you beat the 20th floor, you may want to consider just running out of time and just ending the run there as opposed to going all the way to floor 25. Because if you do that, like, you're guaranteed, you're not going to get any more rare Scarescraper exclusive ghosts, because you made it to the highest floor that would allow you to do that. So then it's just like, okay, well, let me quit and start over. And see, that's probably what you want to end up doing whenever you're trying to basically unlock all the rare ghosts. And keep in mind, when I say rare ghosts, I mean, again, just the ghosts you can find only in Scarescraper. So I hope I've made that clear. That's what I mean. So yeah, like, just do a 25 floor and then quit after you finish floor 20, because you're not going to be guaranteed to get any more exclusive ghosts, since the final boss is always going to be the same boss. So that's another way to make your grinding a little bit faster, cutting out 5 extra floors you have to do. Unless you need to complete the 25th floor rush Scarescraper. In that case, you may want to finish it at least once, but after that, you can probably afford to stop playing and, at least start back from the beginning so you can get another streak going of trying to look for more ghosts you haven't found yet. But yeah, there's basically an endless mode for each of the different modes. There's one for Hunter, one for Rush, one for Polterpup, and even one for Surprise. And all you have to do is just beat a 25 floor variation of each of those, and you'll unlock the endless variation. And I believe that's it for all the unlockables. You also do get the one of the EGAD medals for completing the vault, since there are Scarescraper exclusive ghosts. Once you get all of them, and of course once you complete the main game as well and get all the vault filled from there too. Once you do that, that'll give you probably what'll most likely be the 3rd and final EGAD medal. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are all the unlockables, so I guess we can just focus on working on the rest of this, I guess. Will we be able to get this? I think we will. Oh yeah, 7 seconds to spare. We in there. We in there. And that's it for floor 4. So we're going to move on to floor number 5. Also, kudos to anyone who asked why my name is just A. I didn't mention that at all, but because I'm using a modded 3DS to record to video capture, I had no control over what the profile name was going to be on this 3DS. So I think A is just the default name. I think I can actually change that if I go into the system, but I don't really see much of a need to, honestly. Although, I don't know, maybe I should, because I'm not exactly using my other 3DS anymore. The problem with my other 3DS is, I fixed one of the problems. I had, a very short battery life. And I actually replaced the battery with a charge pack, which gave it basically longer battery life. And that definitely fixed and helped that problem, but I don't know, the padding on my thumbstick fell off. Some of the buttons feel very worn. Honestly, my recording 3DS feels a lot better. Plus, it's also a new Nintendo 3DS, too, so it's a more advanced version of the 3DS, which is nice. So yeah, I kind of just use this DS from now on, so I probably should just keep using it. But yeah, we're on the 5th floor, so once again we have another boss fight. This is from the Animal series, and we actually were trying to figure out what exactly, this was, because it looked like it was, these ghosts were made of, bricks or something, stone bricks or... but this is part of the Animal series, and these are supposed to be, I guess, alligators? Which, after we found out they were alligators, it's oh, okay, yeah, I can kind of see it. It's they have scales on them. So yeah, that's kind of neat how that was the theme for this particular boss ghost. And I actually did a really good job with these ghosts, because that was actually kind of funny that I got the ghost as I was getting knocked onto the stage. But yeah, I did a really good job of capturing those ghosts. The first ghost, I was able to, knock its health down, pretty close to 0 on the first pull. Sometimes you can just get lucky with that, but other times, not so much. So there we go. We are halfway done with Polterpup. We're obviously not halfway done with the video, but I'm also going to showcase the vault. And, basically where you can find the ghosts once we're done with this, so we'll obviously go through that as well. But yeah, let's keep going. Let's get through the second half of this. I don't really have much else to say, so I guess I'll just kind of start working on some play-by-play action here. Kind of like what I did for the Mario Golf multiplayer videos, the single-player multiplayer videos. That should be fun. So here we go. Gotta find those Polterpups. Where are they gonna be? So it looks like I'm gonna go to the north here. Bowsergirl gonna check out. It looks like she's following me. I guess there were just more rooms over here, so it made sense to kind of follow me. Oh wait, the bottom room didn't have a door, so there was only one way to go. Never mind, Bowsergirl had the right idea. She was following me because there was no other person to follow, I guess. Okay, so we found the doghouse, found one of the Polterpups. Went ahead and got started working on this one. Unfortunately, got away, so we're gonna move on to the right room. Looks like Bowsergirl also found one herself, so she's kind of working on that one. And let me see if I can find the other one. See, this is where I'm kind of making a little bit of a mistake. I'm not like really checking the floor as much for the paw prints, which I should be doing. And see, this was unfortunate that I entered this room and then I found the Polterpup, but then a bunch of normal ghosts popped out. So I have to deal with them now. And here's the thing, I don't know if like the Polterpup like still stays in the room or if it goes somewhere else. And I think over time, like as a Polterpup keeps like it going from room to room, sometimes it will like erase older tracks to find like new tracks. So you can't get to a situation where there's just like multiple paw prints on the floor going one way and then going the other way. I think once a Polterpup changes its route, I guess is the best way to say it, that's when it you can kind of track it, I guess, if that makes sense. So like you follow it into a room using the paw prints, you find it again, those old paw prints will disappear in favor of new paw prints if it escapes again. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's kind of what you want to do when you're going through these. Okay, so Bowsergirl caught a Polterpup. I think we have one left. I think the one we're looking for is one that she was tracking, I think. There I go, just unfortunately shutting the door on her right there. I'm sorry. I have to be kind to my fellow Luigi here. Or Bluigi. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was tracking, actually. I think that was the one I found. Oh, yeah, this is that glitch. So, that Polterpup actually pulled me and Bowsergirl out of bounds. Which we were not expecting. We were like, wait, what's happening? And all of a sudden, like, we were flashing, which kind of signifies, oh, you fell off the map. So yeah, this game, honestly, kind of glitchy. It's not the most glitchy game. This is not like Sonic 06 or anything. And, like, I don't think the glitches in this game really affect the gameplay that much. Like, you know, there might be, like, a heart or something that gets away from you sometimes. Or some gold or treasure. And, of course, what we experienced just now. But that's really, like, the full extent of that. Like, I don't think you'll ever get, like, soft-locked. Heck, even during the main part of the playthrough, I ran into that one ghost, or the one boo, that got stuck on the second floor of a room when I couldn't access the second floor yet, but I was still able to get it, because it was still kind of, like, registered as being as part of the first floor, which was kind of weird. So yeah, it's kind of glitchy, but it's not, like, game-breaking glitchy, it's just kind of like the game still knows when you're, like, out of the limits, I guess, because again, it managed to put us back on stage. It's just funny that it pulled both of us off stage. Like, it could have pulled just one of us, but no, it pulled both of us off the map, which is just kind of funny. But yeah, there's something else that is kind of helpful. As you can see, we're actually given a map here. I think you can actually find the map just normally in one of these floors. But yeah, with the map, it kind of just gives you the full layout of the room. You still have to find the doghouse and everything, but oh wait, no, you don't. Like it was, there was a Polterpup icon on the map, so yeah, like the map actually gives you like a good indication of where everything is. So it's a good item to actually get, and you can just kind of follow that from room to room. And I want to say that we both get the map, too. Like, I think it's not just, like... Oh, no. Looks like Bowsergirl got cursed. So I'm going to actually, once I take care of this ghost, I'm actually going to follow her and take the curse away from her. And then right here, I'm like, hey, Bowsergirl, let me help you. Yeah. And yay! I uncursed Bowsergirl, hooray! So yeah, you just use the dark light to get rid of the ghost, that's about it. Simple enough. But yeah, even when you have the map, the Polterpup, like, you can still see where they go, too. If you happen to, like, if you don't pay attention, like, you still have that information that, okay, it's gonna be in this room. You still have to, again, look around for it, but I think that's a fair compromise, honestly. Here we go, working on this Polterpup. Fortunately, it got away again. Again, the big ones can get away pretty easily, because they're... Oh, and I'm stuck on the carpet. Great. Hey, it's fine, because again, it's fine, because I cursed her, or, no, she got cursed, I helped her, and then, she helped me out of the carpet, so we both helped each other this floor. So that's another thing you gotta keep in mind. Whenever you're, trying to, go from room to room, be on the lookout for the carpets, because the carpets can, get you stuck, obviously. And sometimes, like, it's unavoidable. You can enter a room and immediately just walk in the middle of the floor and then get caught. But if you're leaving a room, like, that's where you need to pay attention, because, obviously, in that case, it's like, okay, well, this carpet could be a trap. Let me walk around the center of the carpet and then open the door. But when you're entering a room, you can't really avoid it, because it's just, if it's a trap, you're going to be right in the middle of the trap when you enter the room. So, that's just the way it is. So here I am still trying to track that Polterpup that's in here. Okay, there it is. And I think this is the same one I've been trying to capture for like the last several rooms. And, okay, we got it. So that's kind of the difference of Polterpup compared to, well, not really the difference, it's just a factor of Polterpup, where the beginning, because you'll be dealing with only like 2 Polterpup ghosts, and they'll both be the smaller variants, the beginning of Polter Pup Mode goes a lot faster than the ending, which does get a little bit longer. Some of these later floors have taken a bit longer to get through. That's, again, just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Here, doggy. Love how that's actually a bonus award name. So what are we gonna do next? Floor number 8. Keeping our priorities straight on floor number 8. Okay, who puts sand in a mansion? I don't get it. Maybe they just really love the beach, I don't know. That's gotta be it. That's the only explanation that works. They just want to go to the beach. Okay, so Bowsergirl found the Polter Pups. I actually got lucky. I found one of them immediately, and it was a small one, so... This is going to allow me to grab this one, assuming it doesn't get away anyway. And there we go. Already getting a good start going. Oh, okay, I was like, wait, why am I going in this room? It's like, oh, right, she has a pot stuck in her hand. See, that would be the advantage of having, like, of us using the commands, the text commands. Because then you guys could see that, like, okay, she wanted me to come to that room. I thought I was just going in there because... But no, I was helping her out. Okay, well, I noticed some paw prints here. I want to say also once you, okay, no, I think I went in here. But yeah, I think once you find a Polterpup, like, any paw prints that Polterpup left will disappear. Because it wouldn't make any sense if, like, they still appear. That would just be misleading, and that could really screw you over. Also, we both got cursed. Hey, that curse looks fun! Give it to me! Okay, and here I was trying to figure out the way to... Okay, there we go. Ah. See, we did actually a really good job of trying to capture that Polterpup. Like, she managed to, you know, pull on it whenever I was, like, she managed to press the A button whenever I was still pulling. And then I pressed it a little bit after that, so we were kind of on, like, a nice sync of, like, okay, you pull, a few seconds, I pull. A few seconds, you pull. Like, it's a nice flow you can get going on there. So that's a good way you can kind of work together in capturing not just Polterpups, but even just like boss ghosts and stuff. And she actually did a really good job of getting that Polterpup. Managed to get it before it escaped. And it was about to escape too, so I did a good job of pulling it back before it got away. See, even I can give myself some pats on the back sometimes. I'm not being, like, egotistical about it, though, because I can fully admit that Bowsergirl is more skilled at this game than I am, and that's just because she's 100%ed it before, so she knows what to expect. I've only did one, or actually two full playthroughs of the main game, and really I haven't been exposed to too much Scarescraper, so I kind of went into this, like, semi-blind. The only experience being, like, when I played it a couple of months back with her, and then, of course, the small practice session I did before we recorded this. So, you know, I'm not saying, like, you know, she's so much better than me. It's just that she has more experience than I do, because she's played this longer. And actually has 100%ed it before, so she would obviously have more experience. Okay, so here we go. Back to, Polterpup. This is the last floor where we have to capture these doggies. And then we have the final boss floor, which we've only seen once because they didn't get it in the Rush Mode video, but it's the same fight that you get in Hunter. It's always the same fight. And yeah, I don't think you can actually capture the ghosts before they get away. And I got carpeted. I'm making the best of my carpeting, though. Hey, buddy. What's up? Thank you. I managed to take care of all the ghosts, though, so it's not like I got, like, overwhelmed or anything like that. See, I held my own. I held my own. So yeah, not finding any Polter Pups in here. Which I found kind of weird, because, like, I found the doghouse, and it's surprising that they didn't go in these two adjacent rooms. Apparently there was one in here. Okay, maybe I just didn't find it. Oh yeah, because they got stuck on the carpet, so I was a little distracted. Okay, I guess that makes sense. So I found one of them. But we still have 3 more. And, okay, looks like Bowsergirl got one too. Oh, there was actually a second one in here. And I got cursed. There's also a lot of ghosts in here. I tried to actually grab the pack there, but...
Oh, yeah.
That's actually funny. She was waiting there in the doorway to uncurse me. It's like, I know what happened to you. Here you go. You're fine. And see, like, right there, I don't know why I didn't... I should have got closer, but for some reason I didn't. But either way, the ghost is in here, the Polter Pup's in here. I want to see if I can get all of these. Oh, nice! That was epic. Give me all that gold. Give me all that treasure. Give me that doggo. But here's the thing, will I be able to get it before it gets away? Oh! Oh, yeah! Nice job. Once again, giving myself kudos. Still, though, I think I handled that very well. Not only did I get all 3 of those greenies, but I also got the big Polter Pup before it got away. We got these red coins fast. Now that is what I call teamwork. And yeah, that was the last Polter Pup floor. I mean, we have one more floor, but like I said before, it's just going to be the boss floor, so we're not going to be really seeing anything too out of the ordinary here. Really just the same boss that we encountered in the Hunter mode. I don't know if the dark light actually helps you in this, or the dark light goggles. I don't think they do, because... well, maybe they do. Yeah, I think they can, like, give you an idea of where it is, but again, Bowsergirl has that, not me, so I can't really confirm that on my screen. So yeah, I think after what happened the previous time we did this, I think we both kind of had the same idea of, you know, one person go for the boss ghost, the other one will go for the mooks, the smaller ghosts. That's kind of what I was doing. It's just like, okay, you focus on the boss. I'll help you out whenever I can, but also those sound effects. Yeah. We actually almost got close to finishing it off right there. Oh, and I fell. I'm dead.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. She could have probably finished that without me, but... again, this is why Bowsergirl's an awesome teammate, because... you know, she doesn't want to take all the glory for herself. She wants to win with the people she's playing with. I felt kind of bad taking that kill away from her, but... still. It was a pleasure working with you, Bowsergirl. Thank you again for joining me in this session of Scarescraper. And yeah, that's going to do it for all of the different modes. Unfortunately, I can't showcase the unlocking of Surprise Mode because, well, we didn't exactly finish up Rush Mode, so... sorry about that, guys. Who knows, though? Maybe I might do some future streams of this or something. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll figure that out later on. Don't really want to think about that right now. I just kind of wanted to finish this up for the main project and basically showcase what you can expect. Like I said, the surprise mode is pretty much just that, but you can have any of the variations of Hunter, Polter Pup, and Rush in like one session. So you can have like multiple variants of each mode or whatever. But once we leave the Scarescraper mode, as you can see, we're putting the ghosts we collected into the canister. The 2 Polter Pups, the boss ghost, and of course all of the other rare ghosts we got along the way. And we'll also go down to the vault and take a look at that. So while I'm doing that, I do kind of want to officially close this project out. That's going to be all the videos I'll do, at least for right now. Again, I could always come back to this in the future, but I'm not going to promise anything in regards to that. But yeah, it was really fun going through this game. I definitely have a newfound respect for this game. I do think Luigi's Mansion 3 is kind of the superior title, just in terms of controls, though. I think it would have been nice being able to play this game with like a controller or something like that, because my hands just don't really do the 3DS system justice in terms of controls, so it just kind of felt awkward sometimes to play. But still, it's definitely a fun mode. I definitely recommend giving it a try if you have this game, whether you have friends or even just the online mode, because you can play with like random people too. You don't have to just play with friends. Just keep in mind, it's going to be harder to play with random people because not only will you be unable to communicate with them since you don't know who they are, but you might run into some people who want to kind of take all the glory for themselves, or, you know, maybe they're new to the game, so they don't really exactly get the idea. You just kind of have it's kind of a risk slash reward scenario whenever you're playing with people online. But it's a very fun mode. This is a very fun game. I definitely recommend getting it if you have a 3DS and you're looking for just a nice chill game to play, whether it's by yourself or with friends. It's definitely a good time. And would also like to once again thank Bowser 2 Queen, also known as Bowsergirl, also known as Koopa Queen, for joining me on this recording session. I really enjoy you helping me out, and I really enjoy playing this game with you, along with many of the other games we've played together. And it's been a joy having you on board for this. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys for the next project. Whatever that project may be. This is going to be posted near the end of 2020, so I'll likely see you guys very soon for the Project of the Year video. Currently working on Spyro 2 as well, so hope you're enjoying that project, and stay tuned for some other future projects coming up as well. I don't have all of 2021 figured out yet, but I do have some ideas, and I look forward to sharing more fun gaming experiences with you guys in the future. So, this has been SlimKirby. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Later, folks.